Oh, what? Oh, this is so cool. Alright everybody, welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft Survival series, and today we are actually gonna be starting over, in air quotes. So, it has been a couple days since the Copper Age drop has dropped into Minecraft. By the time this video comes out, it will probably be 3 weeks since it came out, considering my upload schedule. And I want to experience it. I really want to experience Copper. When I saw Copper being announced, I was super happy, okay? Because I am a bit of a Copper fan, if you will. The thing with the Copper drop is that all of the Copper tools, etc., are aimed towards the early game. So my plan for today is to actually go ahead, move out of this area, and we are going to try to start over in a desert because I want to experience the Copper stuff, right? I wanna know what it's like because I've seen a lot of people being. Okay, I'm gonna break the no sleeping rule here. I've seen a lot of people be like, oh, it's useless because you just get iron immediately, etc. So I really just wanna see how true is that. Also, if you see the unable to open games feature, don't mind that. I was just trying out if my free cam mod works. And surprise, it doesn't. Oh! So I tried pressing it. I guess I must have held the F3 button as well. But we're gonna travel to the desert. Now, all I have is 10 pieces of steak to my name. I have nothing else, except my levels, I suppose. And we're gonna go ahead and move into the desert. Great, the mobs are still here. I kinda wanna just, start over and see how difficult it is to live in a desert. Now there is a mine shaft right next to me. This is gonna be like a little challenge. I say challenge in air quotes. See, back in the day before they added all of these things which make it a little easier to live in a desert, for example, the lush caves. I remember that I actually used to really dislike spawning in deserts because it usually meant that it's over. You don't get trees in the desert, and we didn't have salmon, so you had basically no food. I think rabbits maybe, just maybe spawned, but that's about it. So this makes it a little easier. Doesn't mean it's gonna be easy though. I actually have, again, no idea what to expect. So we now have food. Now technically we could get wood from the azalea trees, but I'm just curious if there's any other way. Okay, let's get the cactus flowers so we can have pink dye. Okay, I believe we're gonna head in this direction. Wait, can you breed rabbits? Can you breed rabbits? Because if you can, we can use them as a food source. But I think you need what's it called, carrots for that. Wait, what is this what it? Whoa, is this what the new F3 menu looks like? Did they change it? Am I just crazy? Okay, we got copper. We can make copper stuff. Okay, hold up. F3 looks. Hold up! He deals a lot more damage than I expected. Okay, we gotta dodge the. No. We're not dodging the arrows. We're actually gonna run away. We have to defeat the skeleton so we can get the new copper stuff. This feels like some kind of RPG quest, to be honest with you. Okay, we have the advantage because he can't shoot up like that. Are we really gonna skip stone and go straight to copper though? I mean, it's right here, so we might as well. To be honest, I don't really know what to think of the Minecraft progression. I think I briefly talked about that in the first episode, but I feel like it isn't good, but also it's not really supposed to be, I suppose. Ooh, supposed to be, I suppose. The thing is, a lot of people want Minecraft to be something else. Some people want this to be like an RPG where you have to level up your stats, and some people want it to be much more survival focused. Do you see that? Let me zoom in with my FOV. He has the copper armor. Some people want it to be a dungeon crawler, I suppose is what I should call it, but you just go through dungeons and you get rare stuff from them, etc. But for me, Minecraft is a sandbox, and the progression, you can kind of ignore it. You can stick with wooden tools for the rest of your life. Why not? In my opinion, the progression here is just so that you can express your creativity in a better way, right? So when you want to build stuff, it's obviously gonna be way easier with a bunch of diamond, maybe netherite even, tools, and you have to do it with just wooden tools. It would take ages. Minecraft has a bit of that progression where you get stone tools and iron, etc., so that you can build faster. In my opinion, that is what Minecraft is all about. It's just you get these new things just so that you can progress faster. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I don't understand the game design, but in my opinion, everything that you do to get better stuff is just to make everything else easier, I suppose. Now, obviously, you can't mine everything with a wooden pickaxe. I suppose that is a bit of a progress. Wait, let's make a pickaxe first. Do we get like an achievement? No, we don't. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just Minecraft progression really sucks, and I think it kind of does. You know. So I don't really know what to think of this. I like the new copper stuff though, because it has been. I know that they added netherite in 1.16, which was in 2020, maybe, I could be wrong. But they haven't really added any tiers for the early game, I believe. I guess the main purpose of copper is the armor, because you get a bunch of copper. As you can see, I mined that little vein and I got around 50 or so pieces. So making armor out of copper will be pretty easy, I believe. I've seen many videos where people try and fix the Minecraft progression, and they always just kind of make the game... I don't want to sound like everything that Mojang does to the game is good, but hold up. Check out my drip though. Oh, okay, it's just a recolor, but I like it a lot. I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, everything Mojang does is good and people who don't like it are bad. Obviously, no. But some people, you know, it's up to them to interpret the Minecraft progression how they want it to be. But I don't know, making a video called fixing Minecraft's progression, and then they do stuff like, oh, you need to defeat this boss to unlock diamonds or whatever. See, the problem with redesigning Minecraft is the fact that people online, right, they play a certain way. People online usually know what Minecraft is about, they know how to play the game, etc. So over the years you kind of learn what to do, obviously. But every single day there is a bunch of new people coming to Minecraft and they don't know anything. Imagine having to figure out crafting ender eyes on your own. Could you really do that? Think about it. Could you really kill an enderman? Maybe, yeah, you kill an enderman, you get the pearl, but how are you supposed to figure out that you have to use something called blaze powder or whatever to make eyes of ender? And how do you even know where does it go, you know? So what I'm saying is that you and I, we know the game, we know how to play it, but every single day there are people who have never played this joining Minecraft and experiencing it for the first time ever. Or maybe just some people don't want to go through dungeons. I've heard stories of many people that actually have never defeated the Ender Dragon, and their reasoning is that they are either afraid of it or that they just don't really feel the need. And I feel like a large part of Minecraft's player base is that. People who just play the game to create some cool stuff and make a build or two, and not people who feel like the game has to challenge them a little bit more, you know? I can see where they're coming from. Yeah, okay. I say that as I die. Oh wait, I spawned Hero. Never mind. I was too focused on me talking and not really my gameplay. Hold on, let me put up my stuff. Hold on. This has been kind of my rant about Minecraft's progression. I just don't think it will ever be fixed because the game is growing and it is attracting new audiences. And since it's attracting new audiences, Mojang is trying to make it accessible for them. It is a sandbox game. I don't like how he's looking at me but not moving towards me. What the hell? Time. Ooh! Why is he like waiting there? Why are there so many skeletons with their enchanted bows? This one has punch, no? No, I got stuck on the stupid pointed dripstone. I'm over here talking about how the game is easy and I keep dying. It is a bit embarrassing, isn't it? Okay, hopefully I have everything. I mean, okay, I have some of my stuff, that's fine. Maybe I should make a shield? Maybe? I'm gonna be fine, it's okay. Watch me die again. Oh, do mineshaft chests offer? Oh! What is this? I just found diamonds. Oh, on the first... on the first episode? That's crazy. Oh, okay. I did not expect to find diamonds, especially not this high up. There are the regular diamonds, which is pretty rare because we are on y equals 5. Okay, I'm gonna do it, okay? I'm gonna make a shield. Guys, I'm not a shield user, but I just don't wanna die again. Deep slate coal! Oh. Oh, it has 2 of them, so we can have 2. Is that diamonds? Is that diamonds or is it a glow squid? I think that's diamonds. It's 1 diamond. Oh, the shield is actually pretty big in your hand. I haven't seen that in a while, actually. Okay, maybe I should get more copper, considering that this is the copper age. Just one more time. Oh yes, we got a music disc. Melohi? Is that Melohi? Oh, Melohi, I suppose, not Melohi. Melohi. Dude, okay. Okay, but you know what? I just don't want to be here at all, so let's just get out of here. Okay, this is a pretty big cave. We will probably come back to it later, but for now, I just want to put away all of my stuff and actually explore. A tree. A natural tree in a village, although I think I've been here, I believe. I didn't expect to find that. This is a river biome, isn't it? No, it's called Minecraft Overworld, if you didn't know. I thought that they didn't spawn in deserts at all. Okay, I've definitely been in that desert temple though. Do fish spawn here? I think they should, yeah. Oh, it's almost like the first episode over again. I'm here killing an entire salmon family. Some things just never change, do they? So I'm just gonna smelt all of my salmon. Look at that. Look at our establishment. All we have is a boat. Oh, look at the terrain generation over here. Everything is kind of floating, especially that part. Okay, so we do have a source of wood, but we don't have a source of food, you know. I still have no idea what we're gonna be eating. Wait, maybe we can get some seeds. Alright, so my plan with this desert village is that we're just gonna play here for the next, I don't know, 1 or 2 episodes with the beginner stuff, and we're probably gonna come back to the plains village and use the diamond stuff, etc. And you know, once I get tired of not having the best gear in the desert village, I'm just gonna use the diamond one. I'm just gonna like merge them together, I suppose. Thing. Oh, this is way hot. I can't talk about my plans when there's this ahead of me. Don't worry, we are gonna come back to the plains one pretty soon, actually. I just wanna try out the copper stuff. Oh, where's the chest? Does this even? Oh, it has a chest. A golden apple. That isn't really anything I want. I don't know if I want to build in the colorful mesa or the desert, because the desert has, you know, nothing going for itself, but it's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. I didn't know that there was actually this giant. We can always just build everywhere, I suppose. We can build a few houses in the Badlands and then a few in the desert. I like this place, although let's go a little bit closer to the river. What the hell is that? See, my idea is that we could maybe build like an aqueduct from the mountains going into our village, or for now just our house and a farm. Yeah, you know what? I like the scenery because we have the the trees here, but I really want to make an aqueduct. I know that we have a river right next to us, but I don't know, I just want an aqueduct because I'm pretty sure they actually use those in ancient Mesopotamia. Oh! What? Oh, this looks... An axolotl? Oh, this is so cool. Oh, wait, this changes everything. Hold up. Okay, hold up, right? Wait, okay, hold up. Imagine we build at the top there, and then we slowly kind of go down, and on, like, this is gonna be some kind of secret oasis. Wait, I actually have to think this through. Oh, but it could be so much more interesting than just building a house over here. There's a lot of space, actually. It isn't that bad. I thought it's gonna be a little bit more crowded, but this is okay. Look at that. Oh, okay. No, we're gonna build here. We're gonna build here, actually. Forget that flat area. We're gonna build here. This is gonna be our house. Okay, right? And then imagine build our gardens kind of going down into the lush cave, like hanging, I suppose, and going more into the lush cave. Not the spiders. Oh god, I actually don't like spiders in real life, like, at all. I know that people always say, like, oh, spiders are more afraid of you than you are afraid of them. I just don't think it applies to me specifically. And I will get back to you guys. I think I'm just gonna stop commentating. I'm probably gonna put up like a little montage of what's happening. But I will see you guys later, so bye for now. So first things first that I did is that I started gathering materials for our starter house. But first I had to fish because I was starving yet again. I went to the lush caves just to get a bunch of moss blocks. And on my way back home I met a wandering trader, and seeing that the only wood type I have access to is only oak, I went ahead and I purchased spruce wood from him, but I will have to use it sparingly because I didn't get the sapling, only the logs. So spruce wood is kind of like a rarity now. And as I was doing my material gathering, exploring, I actually found a village, and the village had cows. So the next thing I did was to start a little field which I could grow my wheat in and potentially bring the cows from the village over. And then I finally started working on the starter house. Now, since I couldn't use Litematica because it hadn't been updated to the correct version at the time of recording, I had to just kind of wing it. So I did go through a bunch of different designs. However, I believe that you guys will like the final product. Alright everybody, I'm back from the building process, and as you can see, the starter house is right behind me. So let's go on a little tour. So as you can see, it is a pretty simple house and it has a bunch of things which I really like. First things first, I really like the use of the colored terracotta. I even used some for the floor. I believe I got that from the village, by the way, to kind of make it look like the moss has spread onto the wall as well. But my favorite part is that we have a rooftop garden over here, and we have, well, just a bunch more wheat growing. I don't have anything else. And then we have this pretty simple cooling tower. Now, I believe that this was actually used in the desert architecture, although this is a pretty simplified version. So the thinking here is that hot air weighs less than cold air, which means that it rises up, like it naturally just kind of goes up. So when you have the air circulation in the building, right, you open the doors and the windows, I guess, as well, and the cold air goes in, and cold air weighs more than hot air, so the cold air will kind of stick to the ground, and over time, as the cold air heats up, it turns into hot air, obviously, and it kind of slowly rises up. And so people used to use these cooling towers. I believe that they might still be using today because they're pretty simple to construct and they're just really useful, and it will be a little bit colder than usual. I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, feel free to correct me. So that is the starter house. As you can see, there's a bunch of stuff going on, but I really like the simplicity of this build. And over here we have this little farming district. As you can see, this is my wheat fields and they have grown quite a bit. I even added a fake waterfall to kind of, explain why there is dirt and why there's crops growing. I will eventually go back to the waterfall and kind of try and fix it up, but this is just a proof of concept for now, and this is where I grow my trees. And so the next episode, what I want to do is start working on the hanging gardens. We're gonna have them kind of going around this open lush cave. I don't know. Anyway, that will be all for today's videos. I kind of like copper. I've been using it. I have some iron tools on me because I got sick of the copper ones breaking all the time. But the copper tools have been pretty useful, and the copper armor as well, since it is pretty cheap to make. And it does offer at least a bit of protection. So overall, I'd say I really like the copper age drop, and I believe it was a good decision to add it. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and I hope I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and if you have any suggestions, let me know down in the comment section. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!